What's up? Your boy Cino, out and about, social distancing. We got breaking news on the press. We got breaking news up on the track. Absolutely. Hey, y'all. Yes. Breaking news fresh off the presses. It's your boy Carcino here to deliver it to you. For some weird reason, behest to me, I just got shocking information. Talking with sources of mine, they revealed some very interesting news. A lot of players, trainers, and coaches strongly believe, and I do say strongly, they believe that the NBA season should be called and they should start again in December. Just why are they entertaining dragging this out? It's too much to risk. The families are very concerned and they are not okay with the season continuing with the risk of their loved ones getting sick. One source of mine has stated that an NBA player's mother contacted not David Stern, but Adam Silver Slipper in the NBA's office. They wanted a conversation with them and wanted to sit in a meeting because she doesn't think her baby should be playing because this is high risk towards African Americans, she said, and that African Americans are at a greater risk of dying from this disease. Yes, it's crazy. Definitely hit the like button up. So, when you start seeing this thing pieced together, then you can start making your own estimation. Well, they heard her concerns and they're saying they're looking into all options. A lot of players have worked hard throughout the years. For the whole year. And to have it all thrown away, because that's what I said. I said, well, if I'm a team that ain't about to make the playoffs, like if I'm the Atlanta Hawks, I'd be saying that too. I'd be like, look, season over. Let's go chill at the crib. Let's just call it one. It is what it is. It's over. We ain't about to see no playoff. So he was like, oh, no. Don't get it twisted. This is not a singular decision that's based on players that's not being in the playoffs. He's like, the majority of the people he's heard this from, they're in the playoffs. And he said, to even double down, these are California teams, California players that feel this way, and they're in the playoffs. So, naturally I asked, was that player LeBron? I said, oh, that seemed like him. That the coward's way out. He don't want to know. That means you number one in the West. You could win the NBA title. You got the best shot. He didn't want that pressure. No, I just rather call the whole season. I can't deal with that pressure. I was like, this seems like something he would say. He said, I don't know because I'm not close to LeBron. So I couldn't tell you, but nobody's told me it was from LeBron. I was, damn. Are you sure? Are you sure now? Because LeBron could be it. So they told me right away that they don't have contact with LeBron. So if they hear anything about him, it would have to be somebody who's said, hey, I had talked with Brian, I spoke with Brian, he felt the same way. But he ain't even gotten that out of him. People are not even trying to hide it. Like, they're not even, like, they're openly discussing it in doggone Zoom chats. Zoom is like the new contact way, so they all doing Zoom chats, and people's like, yeah, I Zoomed with him, man, and they was just openly disgusted. I guess there was a meeting today with the union reps, the players union, and everyone else had a meeting earlier today to see the progress of starting a season. They're still on the table looking into Bahamas and Las Vegas, as they're two of the hottest places during that time of year. And the players is like, I don't want to be in a place where it's super hot that long. That's gonna drain us. We don't know what type of shape players are gonna be in. Only certain players can resume camp. Like, this is not even, this whole season's a wash. So there's players that's already expressing it. So naturally I asked, was one of those players in the All-Star game? He's like, I don't know. I can't say that. But I will tell you, there's players that are in the playoff, mostly. And most of these people are from California. And they're complaining. Yeah, it caught me off guard because I wasn't prepared for it. I was more on the level of, man, guys would be anxious to get back out there. But then you got to look at the other side of the coin. It's not just players. It's their families that's involved. So when your family's involved, it's a whole different element. You got to start thinking about families that are concerned, they're nervous, they've been watching television all day, nothing good has come out of it. So they just been pumping fear 24 hours a day. So if you seeing fear 24 hours a day, what you gonna do? Be scared. So they got to deal with family members, and this is why I try to tell you guys that money is only a part of it. People think because someone has money that everything changes because they got money. No, you still gonna have the same fears and things that other people might have. Sometimes it might be heightened. They're in the same boat like everybody else. Plus, their family ain't all rich. He got money. Don't mean the rest of the family all rich. And if he come around them, hey man, I'm trying to tell you, you think NBA players don't have conspiracy theorists around them? They trying to kill you, bruh. I tell you, man, you making too much noise in the league. Man, it's your cousin Ray, man. I'm telling you, they coming for you, man. I saw this YouTube video, man, and I swear to God, they coming. This dude know. His name is Conspiracy Theory Brother, but I'm always right. Yeah, you gotta check his page out. They coming for you, man. I'm telling you right now, you gotta get you know what you need? You need to build me a house right next to yours, but that way you can escape, but have like where you could bridge into the house so you can hide at my house and they don't even know it. It'd be off the books. You keep it in my name. See, I'm just looking out for you, bruh. So, all kind of craziness going on. As one NBA player has told me, of one former player in the league, they used to play for the 76ers. Was it the 76ers? Yeah, it was the 76ers. He played in the 76ers in the 90s. He told me something very funny. He said family members, they always call with a setup. And he's like, thank God he's like, we got cell phones now. I can screen the calls. He said, I used to have to answer my telephone. And I didn't know who it was. He said, I answered the phone. And he's like, and the setup is always the same from family. You know I don't ever call you for anything. But you calling me for something right now. You know I don't never call you for anything. But I don't have any like food in my refrigerator right now. And my check is gonna be a couple days late. And he's like, well, why would you wait till there's no food in your refrigerator at all before you call me? And then you need $2,000 for food. Like, I'll give you a couple of sandwiches to get you to your paycheck that's in a couple of days. Why do you need $2,000 to fill your refrigerator? He's like, man, it's funny, but he's like, it's family, man. It's the craziness that comes along with it, man. I know a lot of stories, man, that I can tell you about what family members do to celebrity athletes and what they got to deal with. I'll tell you one right now. One person, I ain't gonna, because it's personal, but one player, an NBA basketball player, his own brother said, we got robbed. He took all the furniture and set it out in the front of the yard, sent a photo of the house all empty, and was like, we need money, just send us about $5,000. I'm gonna see if I can go get the I think I know who got it, so I'm gonna go get it back from them. He was like, call the cops. Nah, man, we gotta handle this ourselves. Just send me $5,000 so I can have, some bargaining money, because I think I know who did it. Once we get it back, then we can start looking down that route. I don't want to draw no attention. He was like, who would come way out there in that neighborhood? This ain't the hood. Who would come out there and rob the house and take the furniture? Like, that's the weirdest robbery ever. Did they have a moving truck? He was like saying this to himself, like, I got a game in like 2 hours. And I'm dealing with this nonsense. Like, man, somebody robbed my house and took the furniture out. Like, what was my neighbor? Like, it was a whole lot of stuff going on. So, naturally, he did what anybody else would do. He called the cops. And the cops drove by and was like, I think they recovered everything because it's all on your front lawn. Then they get mad when these athletes cut their family members off. Dude, it's nuts, man. I swear, some family members are crazy. Because they act like they got the money. And the moment you tell them no one time, yeah, see, that's how they do. They get some money. Yep. No, he didn't change. Yeah. See, that's how he gets. Stingy. Yeah. See? I just read on TV. You got $28 million. They just told us. $28 million and you can't give me one. Remember that time I saved your life? Yeah. I told you, get away from that firecracker. That firecracker would have went off right in your face. I saved you. So I think I'm entitled to $1 million. Because let's say that go off in your face. You can't see. How you gonna play basketball blind? I saved you. No, so who the players I think it is? I think it's more the reserves or the low-level players. I think it's probably guys like Pope. I think it's Pope. One person I know, I can't say their name, and they are an all-star. They're an all-star player. And I know they want the season over. They just think the whole season should be over. But they're not quite a playoff team. They got an opportunity to be one. They had an opportunity to be. Me, I'm in the middle of the street. I'm walking in the middle of the street. That's how long it's been since I've done this. I'm walking in the middle of the street, daring a car to hit me. That's how I roll. Kids, don't try this at home. I'm from the hood. Walking in the street when cars going 60 miles an hour don't mean nothing from a kid in the street. We'll be having a whole conversation in the middle of the street. Yeah, right, man. Get out the street, man. Forget you, man. Drive. Yeah, so then what she said? Right, so we can care less. Oh, man, I'm back over here where I used to live. Back where it all started. This is back when we did interviews from the house. Something keeps drawing me back to my own neighborhood. But let me not go over here where my ex-girlfriend was. Jeez, I don't need to be over there. Because if she's still living over there, I'll be like, oh, jeez. She's from Dominica too? Can't do it. She'll still pick up right where we left off. Why you never called me back? This is the kid I'm talking about, Kevin. Sorry. It's been over 10 years. I've been counting. I've been waiting till I see you again. So I could tell you this, Abby. Don't know. Don't know where my head was at. Oh no, I was living the life of a rich man. before the government collapsed. This is where Asino used to live. Nice house, white picket fence, saying hi to a neighbor named Fred. See, hear birds chirping. And we stayed in the house section. The houses on this side. Now this was back when I was doing the early YouTube, like 2007, 2008. I was staying here. See, the house is over here. This is where we stayed. She stayed over here in these townhouses. And she was convenient, you know, she right around the corner. But she didn't just pop up at my house. See how beautiful the area was then? They came and cut the grass. They put the flowers out. They did all of this area. They redid all of it. Private property. Trespassers will be prosecuted. Yeah, I'm sorry I can't see the majority of your comments because oh, I see they cracking down now over here. They got unauthorized vehicles getting towed. They got neighborhood watch now. They got everything now. Oh no, go ahead. Oh yeah. They about time they put those signs up. Yeah, because I mean when I had my house, none of this stuff was a problem. I mean, absolutely nothing. Our problem was the taxes. They kept raising the taxes up. And the reason why they kept raising the taxes up was because they wanted to get people of color out of here. See, that's how they do it without having to say it or do it. So what they would do is they would raise the tax value. I could buy this house and get back in here if I wanted to. But this is one of the main reasons I had problems with the community. Is that when you own a house that costs over $600,000, yes, over 600,000 people, I had 5 levels to my house, including a basement. All you gotta do is go back to the old videos. In this area here, it's 1,000 people. That's how big the town is. 1,100 people. So it's kind of exclusive. Now, to tell you how exclusive it is, we didn't even have a police department. Our police department, we tried to get one, but it was so unnecessary. It's like, why are we paying to have police? And I said that at the meeting. I'm not paying to have them come give me a ticket with that. I was really pissed off when they did that. I'm parked in front of my house and they gonna tell me, your car can't be there overnight. You gotta park either on your... I'm like, I'm in front of my... Man, if you don't get up out my face. So I'm gonna pay to have police. You gonna ask a brother to pay out his pocket so he can have a cop? Nah, you can keep that. Now I'm like, my house is 600K. No way. Well, you know how they say you leap before you crawl and all that? That's what that was. Getting that house in this neighborhood, I mean, as you can see, this is my neighbors. These are our houses. It ain't like my house is the only house that costs that much. No, all of them do. That's the going rate over here. Safety, security, blah, 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 blah. See that home right there? See, that's how our house is. All those levels. There's 1, 2, 3. There's really 4 levels to the house. So when the economic collapse happened, when the real estate market, I knew that we will eventually lose the house because the taxes were going up for no reason. And they did all these different, they had all of these different rules that they put in place. And it didn't even make sense. So when you start, well, why did they put all these rules in place? What was the point of having all these rules and raising the taxes? My thing is, I had to go to court and I was fighting. Everybody else's taxes were going up. Mine was staying the same because I decided to fight. Because if they're raising taxes in your community, especially price, in case you're not a homeowner, let me explain it to you. When you own a house, you have to pay taxes on the house, even if you own the house outright. So owning the house outright, you got to pay taxes or whatever, even if you're paying a mortgage. You pay taxes every 6 months. You pay, like, depending on what the taxes are. Ours is like about $6,000-7,000 a year that you got to pay for the house. So that's $6,000-7,000 a year that we were paying for the taxes on the house. So you got to pay like $3,500, and like June when people are taking vacations. How you doing? And then in January of next year, you got to pay the remaining balance. So imagine you're paying $6,000-7,000 a year in taxes, and it keeps going up. And when you first got the place, the taxes were $3,400 for everything. The taxes went up almost 50%. And I'll say 2012. I got rid of the house in 2012. So all of those years, the prices kept going up, 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 and up. Everybody else sold their place. I was the only one fighting to keep mine. They wanted to drive the element out. So they kept raising and raising the numbers. Like, let's keep raising it up. And I'm like, makes 0 sense. I own property in the South. You guys are gonna hear it. I got a video coming that you guys might love and enjoy. It's going to be about business. And it's going to involve Eazy-E and Magic Johnson. So stay tuned for that one. That's coming out later on today on Casino for Life. Then I'll go deeper on that once we get to the Patreon, because there's so many elements in there I can't really talk about on just basic YouTube. So to get a clearer picture, I'll have to go on the Patreon so you guys understand the gaps that's in there and why I was told that way. Man, that's my same UPS driver. I haven't seen him in 8 years and he just recognized me just like that. Same UPS guy. Well, you got to realize something, that people can drive you out of your home in different ways. They could always take property from you. It's not about how much you make. If they don't want you in the community, they could vote that you don't be in the community. It ain't like I got enough money I could buy the house, I could live there. There's places Jay-Z can't live. If the neighbors decided, in the housing people in that area decide that they don't want him to purchase that home, the home will not be for sale for him, and they don't even have to give him a reason. There was an athlete here in Chicago that wanted to buy a home near where Mayor Daley, the mayor of Chicago, lived. In that community, they didn't want him in that community, the athlete. He hadn't done anything wrong. And they wouldn't let him buy a house over there. And they claimed racism and everything. Like, why? He's got millions of dollars. Why he can't buy a home over there? Their choice. They didn't even have to give a reason. Now, for those who might have just gotten here and just like, why am I getting a life lesson about real estate and property value? Sorry about that. So if you just got here, we will recap. One of my sources I talked to today told me and informed me there was a meeting today. Earlier today, around 8 a.m., 7 p.m., they did a Zoom or whatever with the players union and all the rest of the players, and they're going over things that they want to do. And the majority of the players got together after the meeting and started Zooming each other. Matter of fact, they're probably Zooming each other right now. And in that in that Zoom, these players are like, man, they really want the season called, and think like, man, they should just call this and let's come back in December. You know, let's come back in December, start the season, have a short season, and let it go that way, man, because it's messed up. If we come back, it ain't going to be the same. So he's saying it's not going to be the same, which he's right. Season ain't going to be the same. So I don't care. I just want to see basketball. The NBA, they want to make money. The players, they don't get it. But I understand they got pressures from their families. So that's where we are right now. So y'all let me know, are the players, should they think about calling the season and just coming back in December? I know the players are like that because they get a long break. But think about it. If you a young NBA player, this ain't ideal for you. This ain't ideal for you at all. Especially if you're a young NBA player. Imagine a young NBA player whose base salary is $1 million. He's making about maybe $400,000 after taxes. After paying luxury taxes, he's probably making about $400,000 a year, and now he's not making any money at all. You know, it's like, this ain't gonna work out. Let me go holler at my homeboy right quick. He over here working on a car. Oh, he might be driving off of one. What's What's up, boy?
Hey, what's going on, man? What you up to?
Shit, just walking around, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Walking around the old hood.
How you doing?
Good,
Oh,
man.
you just moved over here, this area?
Nah. I'm walking around the old hood. Remember, I used to live over there.
Oh, over there, Cranberry Lakes?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Used to get it in.
Yeah. That's
So,
what's up, man. What you up to? What you been up?
Man, I walked past and saw you, man. I was glad you was here. I'm glad you didn't go off on anybody else.
We're still here, man. We're still here, you know. Can't do nothing
What
else.
happened to that crazy girl you was with?
Who?
I forgot, the one that you had up there at Richards, the one that put the dent in my hood.
She put a dent in your head?
Yeah, she thought it was the bartender. What was his name? She thought it was his car. And she was mad and you had to drag her out of there.
For real?
Yeah, she hit the car. She's like, this is probably his car.
Man, I don't remember.
Boom! I was like, oh,
I
God.
don't remember. What the fuck? Was it a white girl or a Hispanic chick?
Hispanic chick, man. She's crazy.
Man, I don't fucking remember, bro. You sure it was me?
It was you. Because you got the dent out. Man, my bad.
Oh, you brought it over here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must have been drunk or some shit.
Yeah, y'all was towed up because y'all came from the city, because she from the city.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah, Sprouter from the
Yeah,
city.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that was your mistake one. Yeah. As soon as she thrown out, man, she went in. Then she went out there. I'm like, wait, that's my car.
Yeah.
That ain't his car. She was like, this is probably his car. Boom! I'm like, oh man, she put a dent right in my hood.
Nah, it's messed up, bro. Nah, yeah, nah, it's a good day to be walking though. It's nice.
Yeah. So
where you living at now?
me, I'm living all the way over there in Antioch.
Oh, and that, oh, so you walk from Maniac? I was gonna say,
My car is like, I'm gonna walk to my car.
Yeah,
Drive back. I just walk the old neighborhood.
yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yep.
Yeah, nah, I'm
Get
still
back
here,
to the
man.
safe life in Antioch.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man, I'm still here, man. If you think you know where I'm at. So
Oh yeah, for sure. I
holla
got
at me,
you.
man. All right, bro. See you later.
All right. Oh, this one you working on?
Yeah.
Okay.
You still be going to Richards?
Oh yeah. When it's open.
When it's open, right?
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right. Yeah, man. No, I ain't finna walk all the way to Antioch. No mask, boy. No mask, no gloves, no tent. We don't need no mask out here. We good. Of course I ain't shake dude's hand. Man, that guy right there, Tony, that guy fix your car for $100. I can come there, ain't no set prices at the body shop. They fix anything. I used to bring my cars up there to Tony. Anytime my boys got in an accident, I used to take them up here to Tony. I'd be, yo, Tony, all I got is 200. You gotta make it happen. See, you gotta have a mechanic in the hood. You gotta have somebody who know how to fix something in the hood. You gotta have a cable guy in the hood. You gotta have a guy that knows how to fix electrical pipes in the hood. We can't all afford to go to the shop, because you're gonna need that guy to work beyond hours. Sino was the plug. And I had the plug for everything else. Like, you need an electrician at 3 o'clock in the morning? Hold on. Get out of bed, man. Right, you gotta have that barber on standby. 4 in the morning. You gotta go out of town. Your barber gotta get up. Now my other barber, if he gotta do that and get up at 4 in the morning, he charging you. You getting taxed. He got too Hollywood for me. I'm like, dude, I don't know what barbershop TV show you been watching, but if you thinking I'm finna pay you $100-something for a haircut, you out your mind. If I'm gonna get up at 2 in the morning, you gotta make it worth my time. I'm like, thank you for letting me know. Your services are no longer needed in my community. Because if you got people paying you that, congratulations. I already got 4 barbers. And I'm like, man, I can't feed all y'all. Yeah, man, his chick hit my car. She didn't hit the Mercedes. No, she didn't hit the Mercedes. I'd have dove out the window and grabbed her. But nah, she hit my other car. She punched the hood and put a dent in there. And Tony got it out. He was like, man, she did that? I'm like, yes. He's like, man, you sure it was me? Yes, I'm sure it was you. You got the dent out. Yeah, man, it's cool. I get to walk the whole neighborhood. Whew. I'm gonna get in my car and go to Safo Antioch. No, this ain't where I grew up. This is where I lived from like 2008 to 2012. Actually, the area I just took you, I stayed there to 2012. Then I moved over not too far from here. There's another town like right over. It's about like a hop, skip, and a jump. I moved over there. I own land not too far from here. The one I showed you, they building the construction on. So they're renting the land. So I get paid for that. So they about ready to open up. Man, yeah, this walk was a bad idea. My doggone ankle's hurt. Like I've been running in the doggone, like I done tore my Achilles. Like I'm Kobe or something. Like I didn't play the whole game. I'm like, what's going on here? Did I tear my Achilles just walking? What the hell is my car? Man, I made this much harder on myself. Oh, I know what I did. I did something real dumb. Yeah, the adrenaline in wore off. You know how you get the adrenaline of some breaking news? Yeah, all that done wore off. I jumped out my car and started walking. Damn, I'm way down there. Oh, past the train tracks. Why would I do that? At least I could have crossed it. Because if a train come, I'm going to be real pissed off.